Welcome everybody. My name is Tiffany and I'm a channel medium, and in today's video Spirit wanted me to draw just from some cards to bring confirmation, synchronicities, and answers to questions that you may have. Trust that you are viewing this and there will be a message in here for you. Always take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else, and more importantly, always follow your own inner guidance. There have still been these ravens that have been hanging around the property for quite some time. We're talking at least 4 weeks, over 50 to 100. And so we honored Morgan Le Fay with the card reading because ravens represent Morgan Le Fay, but also the Norse gods, Odin. So I decided to see what the Norse... Oh my God! To see what Odin wanted to say. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing. I was just speaking about the ravens. Okay, so I need to find some stillness and see what these ravens are actually wanting to say and bring through. So this says, Odin, wisdom requires sacrifice. Only through challenge can true strength emerge. Trust in the path before you, even in chaos. The threads of fate are weaving your destiny. You have to do this. Holy cow. Here we have Gere and Freke. And it says, an agent of change. Your path is supported by unseen allies who believe in your purpose. You are divinely guided and never alone. Friends in other realms are watching over you. Yeah, you're definitely supported and protected by your team, your angels, and your guides. And definitely listening to the messages that they are bringing and wanting to flow through to you, and listening to those instincts of what they are saying to you, listening to that guidance. And this is also, when I see wolves, I think of leadership. Right? They know they can run in packs, and teamwork. They can teamwork together, and they also know when to be alone, though. Also, because if you get that saying, the lone wolf. Right? Yeah. Structure. I'm hearing the word structure too. So let's see what else they want to bring out. This is the dragon runes they wanted me to draw from here. What dragon rune is wanting to come out with this, Spirit? You are divinely guided and never alone. Stronger together. Stronger together. Okay, we have... I've noticed I've been having a lot of throat chakra upgrades as well, so your voice might be kind of crockety. I know mine is. There's a lot of that coming through to help us with our communication and expression. And we have Dragonale, creativity, community, calm before the storm, and dragon beauty. Yeah, this is interesting. Again, the calm before the storm. And here we have leadership, and they've been bringing this song through by Eminem. And I don't know where this is going because we haven't done the card reading, but because of this card, I'm hearing that Eminem song. They've been bringing this through. We walk through the storm. Everybody, everybody, take my hand. We walk together through the storm. Dun, 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 dun. So again, leadership, stronger together. Okay, stronger together. Yeah, calm before the storm. Here we have a 5, change and challenges, and this makes 5 change and challenges, but it is also a beginning because we have 1. So we're going to read a little bit to go into this further with this. Yeah. Stronger together. Interesting. Okay. And after a period of challenge, we experience a more relaxing or simple time, a time of creativity, especially when working within the community and family environment. And community, here we have the pack. This rune can indicate an opportune time to find community of like-minded souls to work with and learn from. If you have a passion or something you always want to try and been drawn to, now is a good time to go and do so. This can be an everyday activity such as sport or hobby, but it can also be something of more spiritual practice like meditation or yoga class. Remember that even though you may be drawn to these things for one reason, it may reveal other purposes or people who can help you on your path. Keep an open mind, get out into the world and see what it has to offer. This creative aspect of Dene doesn't necessarily mean something like painting or poetry course. This can be very challenging if we don't consider ourselves to be creative. It can equally mean finding a way of expressing yourself in some way, like creative cookery, decorating your home, or a new style for your wardrobe. Dene invites you to take advantage of this time to enjoy and reveal this energy, connecting to that which may help us move forward better equipped for when next the sky fills with storm clouds as the inevitable will. And we just had lightning and thunder this morning. So that's interesting. This card has even come out. For now, though, this is a time to find and do those things that bring joy and fun into your everyday life. Find something that makes your soul sing, immerse yourself in it, and let the joy of the process fill your heart. This rune can be seen as a combination of a Futark rune, Gibo. I gotta learn how to say that guy's name right. The rune of the partnerships and the gifts combined with the simple symbol of the square. And again, squares can represent like foundations, solid structures. The square represents solidity and a firm base of foundation from which we can move forward with confidence, and a base camp from which to set off an adventure. Yeah, feeling safe and secure to do so. Community. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what other things Spirit wants to bring through here with this. Okay, we have the Hierophant. 5 of Pentacles. Hierophant seeking. Is there another card under there? I feel like there's 2. No, just 1. Seeking higher wisdom. This is structure. Let's kind of see here. Let's just draw these out and see where they take us. 6 of Wands. 3 of Wands. I had an interruption that came in, and that's just how it goes some days. But it gave me time to tap into these cards, and I drew some more out anyway, that to explain more of what Spirit has brought through. So again, the Hierophant's about seeking higher wisdom. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is feeling like definitely abandoned or even left out in the cold to fend for yourself. 6 of Wands is about giving and receiving. And then we have the 3 of Wands about waiting for the results to come in. But because of what this whole reading is, what I'm getting, we have community, we have the wolves here, we have Odin. This, again, is working in a team setting and seeking your elders. right? Seeking for wisdom if you have to. And Spirit is saying, you're not alone. You're feeling like you are that's this loss, but you're not, because again, you are surrounded and you are safe with your angels and guides all around you. And I'm having a phone call come through, so they're not wanting me to bring this message through. We have the 10 of Wands. Again, 10 of Wands. This is carrying heavy burdens, which we all have, and you're at the end of this. You're at the end of carrying these heavy burdens. When you look towards working in teamwork together, right? There's people around you that are supporting you. And we have death and rebirth. Again, this is finding like a whole new you, new way of being. Death and rebirth. And then we have the World. This is endings. This is the final stage of success. You've worked really hard to get where you are, because right here you have the Three of Wands and you're waiting for the results to come in. And right now it's about balance between giving and receiving. Yeah. Change and challenges. So again, continuing to work within a work setting, knowing when to lead, knowing you are safe and secure with your angels and guides around you, and asking for help when you need, seeking higher wisdom, and again, taking this time to be creative, because again, you do have that support even from community. You want to be around people that are like-minded. Okay. And that's not always easy. That's why it's nice when people join like this page. It's like-minded people. You know, we're all on the same timeline. And it can be a lonely road to hoe sometimes, because as you raise in your vibrations, your circle starts to change. You know, there's people that can't quite hang in your vibrations. I know, like one of my friends, I hadn't seen her for a long time, and she couldn't stand my vibration, and I knew that because she instantly just wanted to be mad at me, and I haven't done anything. So I knew sometimes you just have to let people go within your life, and hopefully they catch up, and if they don't, they don't. It's just one of those things. So again, it's nice to find people that are within that like-minded community. Anything else, Spirit, you want to bring through for this inner child? They wanted me to draw from the inner child deck real quick. Interesting. I'm bringing this through, and I've had many interruptions already. So that's why you saw so many breaks. It's never truly the end. Beloved, in this, everything will be okay. Yeah. See, this is all about walking that path of the unknown. Can be feeling like, again, that you're alone. And Spirit's saying you're not. There's many people out there. Oh my God, I'm having another phone call again come through. I'm probably being butt dialed. My dad butt dials me all the time. And then we have flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. Yeah. Find that flow. And I love how there's all these looks like crystals, like citrine crystals all around you. Some of you might want to look up the healing properties of citrine. I can't think of it off my head. I do know it helps with self-worth, I think. Look at all these people gathering and dancing together, these like-minded community. And again, when we find that, you don't feel so alone, right? You're not alone. And again, you're at a new phase in your life. You've reached the final stage of success, and you're just waiting for the results to come in. And you're going through a death and rebirth of self. which can be extremely difficult, right? And in some forms, you're saying goodbye to old traditions and beliefs in some ways, right? Because you're finding a whole new you to step into. So again, just continuing to find balance and flow. Anything else, Spirit, to wrap it up for this beautiful reading? Listening to your instincts again, knowing when to lead and knowing when to be alone. Knowing when to bark at the moon. Bark at the moon. I'm hearing that Spirit is showing me like a black wolf howling at the moon too. Be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. And here I was just saying I need to find stillness to see what these ravens have to say. And here we have this moon, and I'm shooting this before the eclipse in October or September, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get this out in time for that, but find the stillness. Yeah. Look at this baby like fawn right here, or not fawn, it's a little stag. And it says, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Yeah. And look at this beautiful yellow bird. And there's a rainbow coming up from after the storm. And here we have blossom. And I think of springtime and cycles. And again, this isn't a very big, this is a baby, So it's something new. You're entering into a new phase of your life. So, just like anything. All right, we're going to wrap it up, and that is all. And I hope you decide to join this like-minded community. All right, I thank you for tuning in. Until next time, bye for now.